Happy Monday to you. Maybe you can hear me now. How y'all doing? Hope you had a nice weekend. Coming back feeling inspired. All that good stuff. I've just started the download or the upload for the new SAM pack this month, so it'll be up in about 10 minutes or so. So, Saf, hello. Actual Kevin. Welcome back, dude. How are you? Guy is in the house. And Paul, gray Maryland. It is gray with tiny bits of blue here and there in Portland today. Ben's got a drug test today. And an armful of needles, apparently. Hope you're doing well over there. I got a needle in my arm over the weekend. First shot. What's up, Heidi? Ricky, welcome back, dude. How are you? Incinerator by Mr. Wiggly, Dominic Hawken. Echo chamber from a garage can. Ooh. Ooh. Paul, you might have to post something on that for us so we can hear it. Don't forget your mask, Ben. So you're liking vibes still, huh, Paul? Nice, nice. Foss! Foss is here. Hey, we've been waiting for you to come back and join us for a bit because we want to nail down details of a serum workshop. And we know that you had keen interest, and we'd like to make this first one kind of small amongst the loyalists. And wanted to get your input. Ooh, first shot tomorrow for Paul. Nice. Yeah, arm has been sore for 2 days, but other than that, I think all systems fine. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Paul's shared a link to the incinerator. Blasting your sound through a real incinerator. Mm-hmm. I like it. That's a funky, cool idea. Guy's comment, been playing straddle progressions for the last hour because I enjoy totally unusable but interesting things. Oh man, hot calming tea, nice, nice, nice.
There is a difference between changes and transitions.
Sunday might be the best day, huh? Oh, well, when we last left off, it was weekend versus weekday, and it was split. So maybe we should do a show of hands for a Sunday workshop later in the stream today once there's some more folks around.
Transitions are times of crossing, traveling from something old and familiar to something new and unfamiliar.
Oh wait, Paul, he had that on the
Some, however,
website page? Hold on a second.
teams that force us to re-examine our values and playstyle.
Mr. Wiggly, are you on YouTube? Yes, you are. Talks to the clown. Oh my. The incinerator. I kind of want to check this out.
Hi, welcome to the video. I've found a brand new synth effect. Works a bit on drums as well, I think. It's a cross between a bit of reverb, some compression, overdrive, distortion, and I'm calling it the incinerator. And the trick is, it's a real incinerator. Okay, but in all seriousness,
That's awesome.
one of the best ways of getting punchy and unique synth and drum sounds is to get them out of your computer, out of the box, and mic'd
I'm going to
up
do a
or
little needle drop
processed
and see if we
externally
can find
before
some
you
sounds here.
up. I do think it's a little bit too big for purpose, but I like the idea that it's broken because it's free. It'll sound really nice and rattly, and it means I can't break it anymore. Let's get to some sounds. I have sound into the incinerator, and then I'm going to record it back with this channel here that you can see in the main area, and then I'm just going to mix them together. So first of all, let's just record it. I'm going to hit record and see what happens. So you can see we've recorded this audio here. Now I'm going to switch off the send that's going to get this. So just adjusted the level a little bit. It's, you know, the most exciting sound in the world, but together they do form something new and unique, and it definitely jumps more out of the speaker. So here they are both combined just one more time. And here they are without the new version, just the original sound. So we're definitely onto something really good. If you don't like the effect on the kick drum, then you can start getting into some EQ on the incinerated version. I'm thinking about it. You got me. Certainly gives it an edge. I think what I might do for that's without. And let's bring the other one in. What you've got is the echoes coming from a different place, so it allows the...
All right. That's a pretty cool thing. I like it when people have little passion projects like that. So I like that one. Incinerator. Oh, Ricky, you got the Johnson, but you only got, I mean, you only need one shot, right? And then you're good. So it's a convolution, so it's a delay. Technically, they all are. They all are delays. So I was thinking that we could get into a little Reaktor today and kind of lay some of the like super mellow ambient layers. Since last week we got some kind of movement layers, kind of texture layers. I want to get some nature stuff up this week and then start just combining them all in really cool, wonderful ways. So let's find Reaktor. First things first. Do I need some straddle MIDI to start with? Of course I need some straddle MIDI to start with, dude. Of course I do. All right, so I was thinking some metaphysical function. I guess we could do some really simple drone, but I was thinking maybe more some drone E. Maybe we'll do just a super quick metaphysical, and then we'll go do some drone E. Maybe we'll get back into some metaphysical. Or, ooh, I know. Maybe we could pull up a little fork of metaphysical function instead. I think I have an old one in here. There's drone E. Okay, I don't see it in that folder. So we'll just have to find it in a bit. Yeah, I don't see it in that one either. Okay, so let's go into player and then into library. Yeah, let's do a metaphysical function. And we'll just toss in some of our samples in there. Let's turn this off. Get our sample map up. And this month's free sample pack will be sacred. So I think we'll put in some sacred samples in here and see what we get out. We'll just put them all in there. All right, so we've got, I guess, 1 through 100, give or take. Yeah, so they're in there. All right. Let's initiate this thing. Straddled Cannon D, I bet. Oh, nice. Nice, Saf. Nice. Tremodo. Trocal, welcome back. How are you? Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to toss something, toss a link into the chat, or if you're looking for private feedback, you can always send it on through to holler@ohmlab.tv. Let's take down the sine wave here And let's give our audio some kind of direction and some amplitude here. Let's try that again. Really low. Oh, I know what's going on. My samples all need to be looped. Perfect. And let's run this to... Let's see. About there, I guess. That's a nice note. Charcal, thank you so much. Delta Hawks, welcome to the family. The drum. Oh, let's see what this sounds like as a little loop here. Sorry for the hard switching. Old Reaktor ensemble. Alright, well, we might put a little pin in this one right here. And come back to this. We might make this a little kind of like a little rhythmic ohm kind of thing. Maybe I'll bounce out like a dozen different varieties or something, and then we can mix that in at different levels in different soundscapes. And we're 3 days in to the new month, you guys. Holy heck. All right. So, streams. All right, so we're going to be playing inside of Reaktor, and these will be just ambient beds for the most part. Just seeing your comments here, Charcal. Cool, I got it. So bass is the main thing. Yeah, you can send in Discord. You can also send here. Either way, up to you. Yeah, the visualization really helps dial in this stuff. Let's see what the boss will say. Oh yeah, Star Wars Day tomorrow. And I have been enjoying The Mandalorian, which I have not started until just recently. I had to get myself kind of through the timeline again up to that point. Get myself right and proper. Yeah, I'm feeling what Guy is saying here about I don't know who could ever say whether it's good or not. Although I think that there is something to be said about the feedback that you get from listeners over the years with stuff. Oh, I just randomly saw THC Rain's birthday today. Hey, where is he? Probably not in here yet, huh? Well, when he comes through, let's give him hell. Let's sing to him or something. Zamertz is in the house. Everybody clap your hands for Zamertz. Zamertz will be joining us on stream soon. All right, so let's hit the Discord here. Is the jungle new tribe? Cool, cool. So this is solid. Like I like this. This is a good track. Um, Here's my thoughts on it. So you're saying that it's the low end, specifically the bass. And I saw a bit. What's up, Vids? How you doing, man? And Javar, how are you? Yeah, thinking Star Wars and all of this stuff, and seeing everybody pop into the chat here. I got this text from Zev this morning. He's visiting his hometown, playing some shows and stuff, and he's in his parents' basement and found his old wah pedal and vocoder. A microkorg, vocoder, and wah. Isn't that freaking great? What a nice discovery on a Monday morning, huh? All right, so into the feedback here. All right, so I'm hearing what everyone is saying in the chat. I think that this is good. I think that this is a good track, and I think that the bass stands apart from the mix for sure, but not in the groove, just in the mixing. Nice manipulation of the birds, very subtle sample play there. So at 120, the bass and the synth are like really intertwining here. But I feel like the bass isn't fully participating. And this right here is kind of at the crux of the whole thing, I think, because that and this last little thought here that I had, which it kind of feels like you're kind of playing to a genre with the bass and the type of groove, but you're playing freely with your palette of sounds and your ideas. So I feel like there's almost some kind of permission that you need to grant yourself here with this track. Like you've gone more than halfway there with like the creative freedom thing. You just need to go all in. I think you just need to add more movement, more filter movement on the noise, more pitch and filter movement on the bass. I would even vary the delivery of notes in different ways. You can move between really tight and looser attacks on it, and you can get tiny little stutter notes in there. You can get pitch bends in similar ways that the synth that it's dancing around with is doing. And I think the whole thing is just going to feel more like a dance, more like some kind of exotic dance, which is really what is kind of bubbling here, right? I mean, we're in this jungle, there's all of this wildlife, and everything's moving around and having a great time. And the bass is kind of like, I don't know, maybe just a little stiff, not really wanting to not able to get into the vibe of the party for some reason, right? So I think that's more what it is than anything else. Yeah, Charcoal, absolutely. We can schedule one-on-one for sure. Reach out in an email, or you can go through the website and kind of take a look at some of the questions that I ask up front, just so I can get a good handle on where you are in your musical journey, knowledge-wise, experience-wise, feels-wise, what DAW you're using, examples of your music up front, examples of the type of music that like inspires you and got you into this realm of music making, right? So I can kind of understand what your personal standards are kind of aiming towards. But yeah, absolutely. Okay, so at 2 minutes, the noise floor I think is a bit high for the breakdown. And I think it kind of exposes, kind of in a similar way that this was exposed, just the fact that the noise presence and type is fairly consistent throughout, and that can be varied too. And it doesn't, you don't have to change any of the sounds, just what you're doing to the sounds. And I think that it would really, again, it would just kind of feel more like a holistic, organic ecosystem that you're stepping into, right? Instead of just kind of like these layers. Um, And also, when you do start to move around that noise floor, I think that you have a little bit of room for low end, um, or for the listener to be able to tune into some kind of throb in the low end that's actually been kind of percolating throughout. That might be better. Um, and yeah, I just reiterate, overall, I think this is a really great track, but I think you kind of have to give it permission or give yourself permission or whatever to make it really breathe and throb in a really organic and cool way. That is what I would have to say about all of that. Yeah, Paul is saying consider having a second bass and have them interplay. And I think that you kind of already have that, especially at that 120 mark, and it happens again later. Um, the other one is really low in frequency. If you had another bass in there, popping off at that in those same moments, I think it would be a bit cluttered. But if you were to make a choice between two basses, I think personally I would add a bunch of movement to this bass, and really make it come alive, and see how it fits with that other synth before adding any other pieces. And I think that overall the composition and everything is spot on, right? It's what you wanted to put out there. Um, so I would stick with that. Yeah, absolutely. Just hit me up in Charcal or in Discord, Charcal. Absolutely. A white raven, huh? Hmm. Hey, hey, Nate's in the house. And chaotic moments, if you're around, thank you for the early follow. I do appreciate it. 9 months, baby. How you doing, Nate? Good weekend? All right, now that the nice stuff is out of the way, where's my freaking PogChamp emote? I'm just kidding. How's the website, homie? You feel like you've come back down to earth a bit after the game release? Hmm. Some thunder would sound pretty nice. Yeah, it's so interesting when you start to put something together like that. For me, it's really hard to do a single piece like that and just walk away. Like I'm such an immersive dude when it comes to music and soundscapes. Like if you're going to step into the direction of soundscapes and you're going to like fall into something, I want it to be there for longer than just that moment. You know what I mean? Like I want another track. I want an album. So every idea that I have for like, ooh, what if this? If that's more like, oh, instead of putting that into this track, we'll keep going with this ethos and I'll put that into the next track. So like Thunder, I would be hard pressed to not add other moody nature sounds once I started adding Thunder. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, dude, you got a puppy? What kind of puppy? Nate got a puppy. Oh, PogChamp's going up later today. Oh, how about that? Nice. Applying for a bunch of gigs right now. Okay, so you are just on the prowl again already. Nicely done. Question for you. Have you thought about investing any of this time back into you beyond just the website? I.e., are you thinking about creating anything that can be part of your brand? Question. Oh, Pomeranian. Okay, yeah, that fits. That fits you too. That's awesome. No breaks or breaks. That's right. Yes. Ooh, the Clockworks bundle. Nice. Nice. Uh, Charles Cal, I will put out there that it might take a tiny bit of time to get in for a session. Right now, it's been bouncing between a week or two to get in. I'm just usually busy, is all. But once you're in, we can usually find a way to keep you in the rotation. All right, I'm going to put in another instance here. I've just seen this link from Subvids in the chat here. Let's just get down to the bottom of this. Is it safe to color your Pomeranian's hair? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the mohawk on this guy. Look at that guy. Oh man. Oh geez. Oh man, people are really doing this. Oh geez. Oh wow. You know, it's illegal to dye a bunny here. We have a bunch of old laws that were never wiped off the books at any point in time, and dyeing a bunny is still one of them. So it's like a harsh penalty. But I think you're allowed to dye your Pomeranians. Oh my goodness. And you know what else? I've got to figure out a way to fit in pigments this week too into this whole ambient thing because Arturia sent me pigments and I should do something about that. Oh my goodness. Does enjoy a shirt day every once in a while. I see. All right, let's get maybe we'll build something in Droney really quick. And then we will either dip back over into metaphysical with something a little bit more movementy, or we'll dip into alchemy for a bit. Or absinthe. Where in the oh there they are. There it is. All right, first things first, I'm just going to take out, I think I'm going to take out all of the samples and then I think I'm going to add in sounds for, let's do all of these. I'm just going to put these on a skinny little single drop here. Let's move those all over. And then let's also, instead of doing just sacred, let's look at Lost in the Aether. Oh, that's right. I've got these broken into all these different things here. For those of you who have not checked out Lost in the Aether, it's a really cool pack as well if you're building, you know, like some ambient type stuff. Where are the... Huh. So I'm just going to put in some other little breathy sounds and stuff. And then we'll start getting cool and crazy in here. Some of the sounds in both of these packs are rather percussive, which I always like using for both scan synthesis and granular synthesis, and we're going to dabble in a bit of both here. All right, so that's running through about 100. So just adjusting the key range here that I can play. It's a nice sound right here. Javar and Zamiris, I just saw the comments about Pigments. I actually haven't played with it yet. Maybe we'll even just go through the installation progress together or something and really throw me into the deep end. What happens if you rename the presets, Paul? Something bad? Yeah, I don't know how many serums I give it. I don't know. Well, Nate, best of luck with the house hunt, I guess, huh? Cat. Okay, so let me put the link in over here for the free pack of the month, and let's get links set up for you guys. First off, Subvids is asking, how do we get the sacred pack without Discord? Well, the easy answer is just the website, and if we go over there, just hit sounds up at the top and scroll down. I'll post a direct link here in just 1 second when I get to it. What are we looking for? Sacred. That's right. All right, so we'll just share this link here. All right, so direct. So there's that, and I'm going to get this thing posted up in the Discord right now for all of the current subscribers. You get this one for free this month. The community challenge this month is anything you are inspired to create with sounds from the Sacred Pack. And it's just as easy as that. Let me grab my other browser window here. There it is. Sacred. There we go. And back over to Discord. Into the subscriber feedback. Rewards, rather. All right, so here I'm going to play the I'll just play the demo for you while I'm typing this up so you don't have to sit in silence. Although I'm just going to play it from the SoundCloud. Just better volume control. These are the sounds of your free sound pack this month. And that's something completely different. That is Cyber VX. That is not sacred. That's this next one down here. Some vocoded stuff. All right, so is this live then? Discord. All right, I think this is good. Hit enter here. All right, so this is live over in the Discord. I'm going to take down the other one. Bye-bye. All right, so everybody who's a current sub can go grab that on the Discord starting right now. And by the end of the month, turn in whatever you're inspired to make. There is no limit as to what you can turn in and submit. You can turn in one thing. You could submit 10 things. See, that's a bird for you. You think that you haven't seen it in a while and it shows up. Typical. Yeah, right, Paul? If only money were just endless, right? All the toys. Okay, so Javar, I'm just checking up with, or I'm just catching up with chat after posting the pack. So what I'm playing with right now is an ensemble called Drone E, which is actually a fork of, well, Space Drone is in there. And it's got a little bit of the Grain Cube as well. If you guys are familiar with Grain Cube, also put out by the same folks. It's got a piece of that engine in there as well. And basically, what I'm doing is combining sounds inside of this. The sounds are from the Sacred Sound Pack, which is this month's free sound pack, as well as Lost in the Aether. And Lost in the Aether is another one that you can find over on the website, and it's great. It's just a whole bunch of really awesome sounds. Lots of airy, atmospheric. Basically, it's a bunch of stuff to put inside of samplers and get a ton out of it. That's really what it is. Ambient keys, dream keys, pulse keys. So these are floating around in there with those sacred sounds. And then what's happening inside of Drone E is, as you can see, sort of, right here in this tiny little window, flipping around like mad up here, it's choosing between different samples. And then it's playing different positions from those samples based upon these choices. And there's little tabs here that I'm playing with: sample and speed, pitch and grain, frequency and range, volume and space. And Nate says, OhmLab next month, already booked. Did I put that on the calendar for us, Nate? Did you receive an invite from me? When is it? Let me know. Let me know if I sent you an invite. Oh, Samaritan says Sacred Sound Pack is great. Already started 2 tracks. Okay. Samaritan's on a mission. He's going to be co-host. What if the same person wins every single month? Well, thank you, Lizzie and One. Brian Eno, and Klaus. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Ooh, now that breaks it up in a really interesting way. That's soundtrack material right there. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff right there. Okay, so I really like this. This is going to be some kind of we'll just call this long sign texture. It's a really really super smooth. And then I think we should dip into a maybe a metaphysical function with some nature stuff. Hey, Nate, did I send you an invite for us getting together? Did we nail that down? We'll figure it out, Nate. I'll send you a message after after the stream. Oh, I'm just reading the comments here. This is awesome. Trying not to buy new toys, buying new toys. All right, so back into Reaktor again. Let's save this thing. Let's get into a metaphysical. Hello, metaphysical. It's nice to see you. All right, let's kill the sample map. And this time, let's bring in some nature. Let's bring in like some forest sounds or something. Rainforest and maybe some popping rice fields at night. Let's do this one. I'm going to bring this one in and just chop it in a couple different spots. Indremia, thank you. Kindest android I know. All right, we're starting to hear that build right there, so let's just chop it there. And we can just bounce that here. And that'll be our first outing. So just mute those. Get back into our reactor here. And let's see, clip. We'll just put it across everything for right now, huh? How about we just put it across? All right. 0 through 10 is fine. Bring this down. And let's just initiate this really quick. Oh yeah, we don't have the init on the B version. Wow, check out the goniometer over here. All right, let's not forget to loop our sample. That would just be silly. Let's restart this. And let's also give it some kind of a loop region too. Let's go from here. Maybe like this. Slow that way down. So this is bringing in that other reactor patch now. So what's happening here is that the field recording is playing back. It's in reverse. It's at a slightly altered speed. It's being run through a bunch of reverb and stuff. And then our other sounds are being kind of stretched out in a granular scan synthesis way in a different patch. And then bring those things together. And we'll have one more element in place. So I think most of these sounds are going to kind of move between 1 and 3 sounds and fall into one of 3 categories, either simple, like simple, subtle, and complex, or something like that. And well, it'll be mostly just like a combination of layering for the whole thing. But these are the most of the sounds that will be in play, I think. We'll find some small percussive little elements to put in here and there. But I think this is going to be kind of the ethos of the whole library. Hey, Masters by Iggy's in the house, and Aprikitty's here. Welcome. Meow. M is me is here. Excellent. In Dremia, you say you forgot to raid, but then everybody just shows up anyway. Your people followed you. That's great. Masters by Iggy, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Off to the day job. Okay, Nate. Have a good one, dude. Yep, new month, new sounds. This month, the free sound pack is sacred. So you will see me use the sounds from that sound pack throughout the month in various ways. Hopefully give you some inspiration. Whatever you're inspired to make, you submit. At the end of the month, you win fantastic things. Last Friday, we did the stream for the month-long wrap-up, and it was everybody that participated got 2 free sound packs. And we're getting... actually, I guess it worked out to 3 because there were what, like 6 entries or something like that. It was really small the first time around. So everybody else just went and picked out another pack on top of that, I believe. So, ooh, I think you're gonna make horror or surreal. Nice, nice. Hey, Foss is back. Excellent. Ah, well, thank you, Masters by Iggy. Nice, nice. But yeah, we also dubbed Zamertz the winner for the month. So we're going to get to meet Zamertz on stream sometime this month before we dub the next winner. And fair warning, Zamertz said he's already grabbed the pack and he's already started a couple of tracks. So I guess the race is on. Yeah, we need some squirrel samples. There is one. Oh my gosh. Where is the squirrel? Squirrel, angry squirrel, angry squirrel. There it is. Squirrel screams. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Oh, oops. What did I just do? Yeah, I think it's this one. So how do I do that? Which originally came from... This. That's the sound. Heidi sent that to us. Purple Pros sent that in. And that was, that was some time ago now. We're still laughing about it. That was February? Is that right? It seems like a lot longer ago. Oh, it's too good. It's just too good. Mutant squirrel. Oh, Zameritz is sprinting right now. He's like, I just finished 4 tracks. Ooh, you practice deleting things. As in, like, you built up a bunch of stuff and then you just started carving away stuff? Oh, that's the best part, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you can have a copy of the original, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, maybe we're gonna have to have a monthly granular challenge just just for Intremia. Oh man. Yeah, see, Paul, I thought that it was earlier. I thought it was earlier too. Maybe it was an errant thing. Let's see here. I think it was earlier. Because we looked this up at some point, and I want to say, I think we're right on this. I think that it's a different date. I think you're right. I think it goes back to like December at least. That was so good. Oh, it was so good. We're knocking on the door right here. It was when we were making sounds during the rescoring party that we were having around the time that we were making the pack for Damien and company. We were working on like a Silent Hill rescore. Oh, hey, here we go. It was October 7th. October 7th. We're going to rename this right now. So yes, I can go in and harvest the original and get that over to Indremia. And it was October 7th. Man, a couple of people that I have regular one-on-one sessions with both told me in the last week that we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary of doing sessions together this week, and I do not remember starting with the 2 of them at the same time. In my mind, I have it at 2 separate points, but they're both right. It's like, man, time during the pandemic, it's just been a different thing altogether, hasn't it? Dinosaur squirrel. That was good. Dino squirrels. Master Spy Iggy says, I tried downloading this ensemble and have no clue how it works. It sounds amazing, though. Well, keep watching, and I'll walk you through it as we play. Oh, yeah, Apricitty. We'll make sure that we've got some fresh fuel flowing over to Indremia. You guys can request sounds anytime you like. Yeah, I have so many squirrels here too, Javar. They're not like a precious commodity around here. For real. All right, let's get this back on again. Oh, now why did I drop the loop, though? Why did we drop the loop? What just happened there? Let's get this going again. That's so weird. I don't know why it's hanging. All right, back to the tune. Hashkey, thank you for the raid. Man, it's just like a raidy kind of Monday, I guess. Wizkey? Waziki? Waziki? I don't know. But thank you very much for the follow. Squirrel's hanging out. Squirrel's got a bone to pick. Squirrel's not going away. What's up, Hashkey? How are you, man? Let's see if we can get the squirrel to budge up there. Oh, wait. Maybe it's just... There we go. Oh! The squirrel is not going to budge. You're smashed. Oh, whiskey. Ah, whiskey. Ah, that's good. That's clever. I like it. I like it. Squirrels in space, right? Oh, man. Rainy days and Mondays. Nice, Paul. Nice. Oh, yeah. Masters by Iggy. I love discovering new stuff in Reaktor. So, enjoy this moment when you get to like really dig into metaphysical function, because it's a pretty cool special thing, actually. Space squirrels. Nice, Atremia. Nice. Oh, well, Hashkey, you're sub, so hopefully you get to circle back and watch some of the VODs, right? Ooh, Jameson and whiskey. Yeah, man, that's perfect. That's absolutely great. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, there's like a synth cat in there, I think. I don't think there's a dogs or a cats. I guess maybe we should add those. Is there a synth cat? Let's see. Synth cat. Guess not. There is a funky, though. Are these not triggering? I think the squirrel might be covering some of these. I think that might be what's going on. It might be time to take the squirrel down. Okay, so what you're hearing right now is it's a field recording. So I took a field recording. This is just some rainforest in Indonesia with some rice fields popping, crickets, cicada, water. general ambience, very, very like busy, noisy. And then I just chopped it. That's it. And converted it to a wave so I could bring it into here, a standalone wave. So I could bring it here as a smaller file. And then I wiped out the whole sample map and just tossed in this one sound. And then I put a little loop around this so it plays in a loop, and it's running backwards at a slightly altered speed. It's got a little bit of sine wave, pulse wave, and triangle wave being modulated back here. A little filter modulation, a little bit of drive, some spin being introduced by way of delay. Some reso chord for added harmonic manipulation. Right now it's drop 6. And we've got that whole thing being, well, partially, the sample is being run through a standard size reverb before it goes into these processes. And there you have it. So that's what you're hearing. And then the melodic, like the changes, are actually coming from a different instance of Reaktor, where I put in basically similar sounds. I've taken sounds from Sacred, which is this month's free sound pack for subscribers, and mixed them up with Lost in the Ether, which is another awesome ambient pack. You can grab that over on the OhmLab website. And they are both being processed in either like a scanned or granular kind of approach. This one's just on a super slow, like reverse playback over here. Although I think I'm going to need to change this because this is dropping each time, this loop. I think it's because I loaded up the alt version of Metaphysical Function. So I think I'll switch back over to the original. Function A. And I'm just going to open up my sample map. I'm going to grab all of these. And we're going to just remove all of them. Cool. And now I'm going to put that one sound in there. So rainforest clip. And I'll just put that across a range here, so I don't have to go looking. And I'm just going to click on waveform and then loop. So this actually loops. And then maybe instead of worrying about it looping properly, I'll just bring it up thusly. And I'm going to get out of that. So I'm going to initiate the patch. Bring this down. And give this some amplitude. And I'm going to reverse this and start it. Let's kill that sine wave here. Maybe it's just a kind of compatibility issue that is happening right now with the loop function over here. The sample isn't starting. Why is that? Huh. That is odd. Anybody else notice oddities with metaphysical function in recent logic builds? I mean, it's working, it's just not catching its loop trigger every single time through. Let's restart this again. Huh, that's so weird. Oh, and now it's back. So weird. Weird. There's also whiskey, since you're new to the community and obviously fits your vibe. There are lots of sounds that have been contributed by other community members, and you can do the same. You can peruse sounds that other people have contributed. You can send new sounds to me at holler@ohmlab.tv. And just let me know what you want me to do with those sounds. If you want them made available to everyone in the community, we'll add them to the community drive, which people can grab from freely. If you're challenging me to use those sounds in a stream, just say so. Okay, so I think we've got the basics of what this library is going to be, which means now we can start dipping into some of the synth presets that we made last week while I was stretching out, and kind of get started on bouncing some stuff. And since we have like an hour or so, I think we'll probably bounce some stuff. And then I'm going to go make, I think it's techno today with Zev, which should be fun. He should be really fired up because he's finding like old toys from his childhood today. It's great. Whiskey, you find the samples okay there? And thank you, by the way, for the sub. I appreciate it. I challenge you to a squirrel. Ah, it's a squirrel off. Yes, Andremia. Yes. Very nice. Ooh. We should have a live squirrel off. A squirrel off. Yes. Where do you learn such cool tricks, Saf? He just climbed by. Oh, there you go. There you go. Squirrels are funny that way. They know exactly what you're talking about. They really clue in when you say certain words like peanut, cookie, squirrel, OhmLab. You know, no, just kidding. Hey, by the way, these hoodies are really super comfy. I'm digging it. Not that it's going to be hoodie weather for much longer here. It's going to be hot. It's going to be like, I don't know, maybe almost 70 today, and then I think it just turns into summer for a while. Okay, so I had a couple of sounds that I started last week. I think I'll put them in here. Whips, Ghost Hack, Lush and Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, 9. Hey, that's pretty good. Because I know we made a bunch inside of Absinthe too. So I guess we were kind of productive last week. That's nice. Okay, and we made a couple based out of found sounds because started digging into this before the new month. Let's try maybe the airy drone first. Hey, there's some people here. I want to run a couple of polls really quick, okay? First, what day of the week or weekend is better for a workshop. So we're going to do that really quick. We're going to do a couple of polls. Which day is best for the serum workshop? Saturday or Sunday? Hearing from folks that Sunday is perhaps the best, but we shall see. We'll let democracy decide here. Here we go. So you guys got a little bit of time to answer that. Anyone interested in the serum workshop, just answer the question Saturday or Sunday, and we're going to try and dial this in quickly. We were thinking about making it, I think it's International Migratory Bird Day, which I think is this Saturday, but I think Sundays might be easier for people. Anyway. Last month's frogs, this month's squirrel. Nice. Squirrel house. Squirrel step. Squirrel house only with granular squirrel sounds. There's no end to granular squirrel sounds. I mean, let's be real. We can restrict one squirrel's diet to nothing but like high quality cashews. And we can like let the other squirrel just kind of scrounge and survive. And we'll see who makes the more refined jazz at the end of the month. Black and squirrel metal. I am one with the metaphysical background of the multiverse, says Heidi. 100 years of granular squirrel and going strong. All right, so let's just kind of play around with this idea. We've got 3 layers. Let's go with these 3. We'll bring Dandelion down a bit. It's already fairly airy. So we're going to have to snag these 2 together. Yeah, see, these aren't even EQ'd or anything. They're already starting to sound all right. Squirrel-a-phone. Yes. The golden acorn. Holy hell. This is why Indremia is my favorite android ever. Think about this. Think about this. Dude's got a point here. What if everyone on Twitch produced with nothing but squirrel for a whole week? That, my friend, is newsworthy. It doesn't matter what you make. Exactly. It doesn't matter. It's just like the monthly OhmLab challenge, right? Just like make something and send it in, right? Yeah, just make some silly beats, make some pads, whatever. But everyone, every single... This is so good. I would absolutely participate in this. We could make bumper stickers and t-shirts. Twitch itself would be like, what the fuck? And you know what's really interesting is that the gamers, the ones usually in charge of all of the trendy happenings on Twitch, would just be like, wait, what? Oh, man. Well, you guys know what I think. I think we're on the verge of a renaissance, like, moment. It's only going to take a couple of small things like that to make everybody wake up and realize it. Squirrel hop. Imagine, right? Right? Field recordings of squirrels would be easy for me at the moment. I'd probably audition. Acapella squirrel. Did anyone else have the squirrel family? Can you expand upon that? Squirrel talk. Stop. Look. What's that sound? All the little squirrels squawking round. Squirrel Fest. The log home you could carry around. No. I did not know about this, Heidi. Were they like plushies, or were they like that weird 70s medium that I can never put a name to? Golden Squirrel Guild. Yeah, Javar, I'm liking that. With tables and chairs and a bucket. I like there's a bucket so you can go out and collect your acorns. Or, yeah, Aprikitty, I'm with you. I'm not much of a what if-er. I tend to be like, okay, let's make this happen. Squirrelizer, the granular squirrel synth. Once a month, we do Squirrel Fest. Where we all meet at the tallest hill in a point equidistant from all of us, and we present our squirreliness each month. All praise squirrel. Coffee tables. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Does Twitch just not let you have the name Coffee Table Sex, or do you run out of characters at the X, or what's the deal there? I've been curious for a little while. Seriously, right? Can't have it. Gotcha. What you gonna do? Poor coffee tables, man. Severely underrepresented. Holy crap. Squirrel Summit should be on Candy Mountain. Okay, and Foss, good point. I don't think there's a coffee in here. Unless I've put it in there and Squirrel is just dominating the party. Should we just remove Squirrel for a minute? I don't know what is up with Squirrel. I've checked on Squirrel many times. Squirrel just does what Squirrel wants. And it covers up some really good stuff. I'm going to take it down for a bit. We'll add it again on a different day. There is a cat's. Okay, I'm just gonna... Sorry, Squirrel, but we're going to disable you for just a moment. I wonder if that will do it. That took it off. Where's the cats? Okay, let's see here. Cats. Oops. I smell toast and I can't spell cats. What's wrong with me? There's cats. There's cats. Ooh, Squirrel and Lurk. You're back, Em. How are you? Yeah, the cats is nice, isn't it? Oh, dude, 1979 Fisher Price, Woodsy Squirrel Family. I'm sorry, but we've got to stop everything that we're doing right now. 1979 Woodsy Squirrel. Oh, holy hell, you guys. Look at this. This is what Heidi is talking about right now. It's like felt or something. Oh, no. That was just a fuzzy picture. Oh. A woodsy adventure book. Wow, look at that thing. Yeah, nope, I was completely clueless about this. I did not know this existed, I must say. Okay, viewing the results for which day is best for the serum workshop. Oh, well, snap. Okay, so Sundays? Oh, I contributed a bunch. Okay, so I got another poll. I got another poll for you. Okay. For the monthly voting, okay, so this is more of a serious one. For the monthly voting, for the monthly competition, are we going to allow people to vote more than once? That is what we're going to vote on next. No, Twitch, not raid. Vote. There we go. Okay, new poll. Wait, isn't the poll ended? Didn't we end that poll? Yeah. Okay. So, manage poll. Could not end poll. We can't end the serum poll. All right, let's try it again. Delete poll. Could not delete poll. Twitch is having a small moment here. Stream manager. We may not run another poll. I'm restarting the internet. Manage poll. New poll. There we go. Okay. Question. Should people be able to vote more than once? This is for the community challenge. All right, go nuts, folks. Should people be able to vote more than one time for who they think is the winner in the community challenge at the end of each month? That is the current question. And then I'm going to have one more question for you after that, because I want to know your thoughts about synth presets in sample libraries and what kind of value they actually bring, not the kind of value that we think that they bring as the creator of these things. Freaking Ricky, man. Squirrel does what it's told. It puts the lotion on the skin. Come here, squirrel. Squirrel, put the lotion back in the basket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was your first purse. It does look a bit like the Woodland Critter Christmas from South Park. Oh, and Dremia, it doesn't have to be this Sunday. We're just talking in general. We were originally going to shoot for this weekend, but then people have been busy the last couple of weeks, and we haven't been able to nail it down with everybody in the house. Ranked choice voting. Twitch glitch. Oh, man. Let's see what these strong opinions have said here. Oh man, it's a battle. 36 votes cast so far for yes, and 43 votes cast so far for no. Twitch democracy is a very interesting thing, isn't it? Points are people too. Oh man. Well, it depends. Are these points documented? Can we verify these points? I demand a recall. Vote no. You can't just scream vote no, Heidi. You've got to have signs, maybe a soapbox, like organize some people. Vote for equality. Ah, you know, not everybody is voting from a free country right now. Squirrel says vote no. Think about the squirrels. What would the squirrels do? You ran out of channel points. Uh-oh, Foss has been silenced, and all of a sudden, No is taking a lead. Oh no. Oh, so someone's picked back up the torch and is running. We're more than a third of the way through your voting time, folks. Oh man. Supposedly, I'm getting the PogChamp emote from Nate today at some point. How about that? How cool is that? Points are people too. The meme of Obama giving Obama an award. Here you go. Nice job. Hey, thanks, man. You too. Oh, no, really, you. It was worth the points if you get a Sunday workshop. Oh, man. This is not a vote. It's a conspiracy. Andremia may be the only entity thinking logically in this very moment right now, because he was programmed to do so. Oh, people are shifting toward the squirrels. They're thinking about the squirrels, and they're voting with their hearts. Look at this. Look at this. Democracy might prevail today. No, you're a conspiracy. I read about it online. I heard that coffee table sex actually started this conspiracy. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I think democracy has doubled up. Has just lapped. Oh, look at that. Man, almost to 170 votes for... Oh, jeez. No is running away with the show. I hope you guys stretched out your thumbs or whatever appendage you're using to vote this many times. I don't want anyone in the community taken down by cramps or anything. The election has been stolen. Rally on Candy Mountain. Yeah. Bring candy canes. Something sharp and pointy. We're going to change the world. 10 out of 10 conspiracy nuts say this is a conspiracy. Confirmed. Notice how he used the word nuts, you guys. No, you. The Midas. I don't know if Yes can catch up, even if it wanted to at this point. I think it may have died. I think the Yes movement has died. Twitch is wondering what's happening over here. We'll have to restart the internet here again in a minute. Oh, good times. Good times. Apparently there's a maximum number of votes you can have. Okay, so moving forward, only one vote per person then on the monthly vote. That means anybody that wants an extra vote will have to kind of get me cash on the sly. I'm just kidding. There wasn't a maybe vote. Well, I had a hanging Chad on mine, so I'm really not even sure what that means. This one may need to go to the Supreme Court. I just thought of a fun April Fool's pack. These lush, like, guided meditation tracks. And, like, 20 minutes into each one. Screaming squirrel. That's what you get for downloading the free pack. You're just, like, seconds away from Nirvana. Okay, well, these all feel pretty good together. Let's open up one of those absinthe patches and see if they sound decent layered as well. I'm sure they will. I saved a few of them in here. A meditation bowl. Is there a place to get my patches? Yes, the nose did win. We're going to have to move on from this one. Together, you guys, we're going to have to find a way to come together and just move forward. When we pick a winner, we've just got to rally behind that winner, show them all the support we have. Yeah, you can grab patches of mine at ohmlabmusic.com. They tend to get retired at random, as do sample packs. So if you're looking for a specific one that you just don't see there, just holler at me and I may or may not make it possible. President, no. Okay, so let's bring back in our data line here. And maybe the airy texture at the same time. Oh, mute that. Excuse me. Yeah, see, we still need one more component in this library, I think. I think we're gonna need like some kind of long form, like long running, slow movement, kind of modulation heavy element. So I think we're gonna need four kind of main tracks of sounds that we're gonna work with this in this thing. And then I think I just need to kind of see. Okay, let's just start mapping this thing out here. So we're gonna have something kind of like simple, maybe even a subtle. I'm not sure if that's gonna stick around. A complex and a hybrid. Okay, and then within those, we can have, let's start with the simples. So within there, we can have atmospheres. And we can have drones. And we can have I don't know if we need anything else in there. So under hybrid, we would definitely have soundscapes. And complex, we would have oops. All right, something like this. So my other question to you guys right now is when you buy a oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the bless yous. Oh, well, thank you, Masters by Iggy. And if you're looking for a link, there's a link there. And I'm on the, OhmLab sounds can be found via the regulars. If you're a native instruments guy, sounds.com. If you're an ADSR person, adsrsounds.com. But the direct support is always the best. Yeah, the die COVID die is the little mask thingy. I do recommend these. These hoodies are comfy, I must say. The Sideshow Bob COVID slogan. The COVID, the German. Oh, hey, Sed's back. Welcome back, Sed. How are you, dude? Happy Monday to you. Whiskey's back. Excellent. All right, so the question for you guys about the big sample libraries. How much value do you find in getting the synth patches with them? And specifically, I mean anything that's like, we're talking a few gigs or more here. So we're not talking like a a pack of 50 or 100 samples that have like a bonus 10 serum patches in it or anything. I'm talking about like when you get a big library, not just a sample pack, and there's a bonus section, and in there you've got like say 20 patches that a bunch of the stems throughout the library are actually coming from or were used in the creation process. How valuable is that to you personally right now, given all the tools that you have at your disposal? So I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put that up in a poll really quick. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right. So, question is, how valuable are synth presets to you in a sample library? Very, sorta, not very, and what are presets? So I'll give you guys a few minutes to answer that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This is something that we don't get to do a lot of. On this side of the industry, right? It's like just direct, open communication with people about these little things. Yeah, exactly. Whiskey, so therein lies the very first conundrum in this is which synth presets would you include if you were including synth presets? And the obvious answer for most people for the past several years has been Serum, because most people producing have Serum. And that doesn't mean that everyone should. And I know that that is kind of a burn for people constantly seeing that if they don't have Serum. But you can't please all the people all the time. Paul says, I would find these valuable. Whiskey says yes. Yeah, so to be able to reverse engineer is great, and just be able to have a starting point and kind of borrow all the synth programming and toss in new wavetables or swap out filters or whatever and just kind of have fun without knowing fully what you're doing, I think is neat, because you end up with stuff that you can't predict as someone that doesn't have like full mastery over synthesis. Foss says, personally, I have never bought a pack, but if I did, I would like to have the presets as well. Yeah, yeah. The presets might not last forever with updates to the software. Well, most times there's a way to update the patches. Unless there's an actual like format change, but even then, developers usually provide some kind of a pathway forward. Ooh, Purple saying, I think maybe you can time travel in dreams. New theory I have this year. Yeah, yeah, those types of things are usually backward compatible or give you the option to convert old presets to the new standard. On the Vital train, says Whiskey. Paul says I would get Serum for the workshop. Presets are great for ideas. I don't like starting from initialize all the time. Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Says presets are usually a starting point for one, what the synth is capable of, and two, great for mixing and matching either your own samples, mod controls. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I like hearing these thoughts from people. I like hearing it from the full range too of user types. Yeah, just being so busy and I guess kind of like in demand in this part of the scene, I've had to make kind of hard choices in the last couple of years as to like what kind of stuff I will produce and why. And my main focus needs to be still the assisting of others in their journey. That's the whole point of the OhmLab project specifically. My other stuff can attend to other things. Um, so the large majority of stuff that you'll see put out over the next couple of years as far as big libraries go will be an absolute, like, hopefully perfect crossover point for people producing for general music production versus sync work for film, television, game, that kind of stuff, just to provide this like ultra crossover value, because I personally believe that marketplaces are oversaturated with most types of sounds other than the current trending sounds. Um, so I'm going to focus my efforts there. Um, and then keep the little $10 packs to just be straight play. Huh. What? Hi. Dude, dreams are crazy. Welcome, Will. How you doing, man? Zev is in the house. Dude, congrats on finding the toys, the long lost toys this morning. That's freaking awesome. And for your stuff to be like untouched in your space in your parents' house is flippin' phenomenal. Oh yeah, the OA. Dude, I really wish that the Netflix folks wouldn't pull the trigger on cancellations so quickly, because man, you got to give people some time with stuff like the OA. I think they should have let that thing run its course. I hope they don't have exclusivity on that, but they probably do. Yeah, I bet you're freaking excited, dude. Absolutely. Got to be careful with the herb, man. I remember one time I found an old stash. I went back. I was like house sitting in the house that I grew up in, and I was like, oh man, I wonder what kind of stuff I even have like in my old space. And I'm like rummaging through stuff, and I found one of my old stash spots. I'm like, oh sweet, let's get sparky, and went outside and like started shooting some hoops in the backyard in the basketball court, and lit up. And then I like looked down at my arms a little while later, and I have all these like red dots all over me. Totally busted out knives. I've only been allergic to a couple of things in my life, but apparently this very specific strain of, I'm assuming it's some kind of mold probably in the weed after that long. How could you kill a show with a talking octopus? Oh man. Right into the trash. No, don't. Yours might be fine. Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. We're almost done with voting. Oh, not many people voting on this one. Sorta and very. Okay. So not like huge, strong feelings from a lot of people. Gotcha. Toctopus. Ooh, nice. Heidi is saying, I reversed a bunch of allergies. Hey, that's great. Toctopus. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we need one more little category of sounds for the layers for this entire library to be built the right way, or at least the way that I'd like to see it come together, and that is long, slow-moving, long-form modulation layers. And they've got to be kind of subtle. So maybe let's go into massive, and let's just toss a Hey, Whiskey, on this stream, I usually just talk about OhmLab and Sound Freaks. And any other collaborations that pop up from the Twitchverse. Twitchverse? I don't know. I'm not one to really point towards my own stuff all the time. It looks like very and sorta were the responses to this poll. Okay. So not super huge, strong feelings about patches. Good to know. If cephalopods spoke, I think their vocab mostly meh and pucker off. There's some interesting random thoughts being thrown around today. That's awesome. All right, let's make something really quick inside of Massive as like a little test for this. Let's do a sine square. And let's drop this to about there, and let's drop this through a low pass, and let's just take 4 and bring this mostly up, bring out the decay, attack. All right, it's better. More decay. And we're going to set up all this loop morphing here in just a bit. First, we're going to find a super simple timbre for this. Let's just send this all through one filter for now. Let's do this on a simple LFO here. Let's just do a little bit of grit in here. And let's also just put a little ring mod in here. Maybe a little slower. Get a little FM going in here. play with that rate on that ring mod a bit. Let's do a little pitch cutoff here. Let's go like maybe just like a 0.12 or something. Just eke it out. And let's set this off to the sides a bit more. It's going to wreak a little bit of havoc with mixes, but we'll see what this looks like. Oh, look at that wave. Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Okay, so we can do a little FM over here. I'll just put this on here really quick. This will be an FM. Actually, that'll be FM too. So we've got a first FM already. Let's get a little sample and hold, perhaps. So we've got those, and that's on insert 1. So let's insert 1 over here. We'll just put that here at the end, and let's get to let's send this through a second filter here. So this will have to be in series, and we'll just do a scream. Hopefully we'll be able to find kind of a glacius kind of resonance for this. Without getting crazy. let's just take this sound and layer it back in. Yeah. Okay, let's bring this one back in. Thank you, Will. I think so too. Octopus makes sushi out of you. Oh, I love that. Masters by Iggy. Take care, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the flip on Wednesday. Okay, what if we add to this, maybe right here, and insert 2. This might be too much after the sample and hold, but the bit crusher. Yeah, too much, too digital. Let's get a sine shaper in there and see if that does the trick. There we go. Now we're getting kind of like a tritone thing going on. Yeah, I think that this is probably going to do it. Nice. Okay. So I should probably make a note for myself about this, right? So I don't forget all of the thoughts here. Okay, so we've got and we've also got hybrid, which everything is going to be kind of leading to. Okay, so this will just be single sound, minimal mod, subtle, and beds only, complex, 2 to 3 sounds each. And then hybrid will be sample synthesis and nature. Cool. Okay, and it looks like Reaktor and Absinthe will be kind of our heroes in this whole thing. So let's try taking one more of our Absinthe sounds that we made. let's mix that in with our little airy drone. Ooh, yeah. So this thing needs... There it is. There we go. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be such a fun project. Cool. I'm glad I just figured this all out. What is that analyzer plugin? Oh, that is the multimeter inside of Logic. I use it on everything that I make. It helps me keep track of my LUFS and my decibels. It gives me a snapshot of my entire frequency spectrum and goniometer all in one. It's even got true peak. It's very nice. Yeah, Zev, I think we're making techno today. Man, it's been a long time. I'm kind of stoked about that. Oh, Saf, no! Hope it's the only one, dude. There's something that we haven't really had to deal with that I'm sure that we probably will be dealing with from here on out with all the environmental changes. Are you open to feedback right now? Absolutely, dude. Of course. Anytime for you. Oh, yes. So our good friend Zev has been playing around with the 303. You ready for this? Let's see. Whiskey's here. I'm going to check this transition here. Okay, so I think what I'm feeling right here isn't the need for movement, more impact, I think. Maybe just some kind of like big crash or something bright. All right, so this is just like an overall statement at this point, dude. It's getting tougher to give you feedback, like critical feedback at this point in your process. And I almost feel bad or like a trespasser of some kind throwing more creative ideas and feedback at you at this point, because I feel like everything that you're cranking out right now has the Zev life force in it. And I know that this has been the whole point of the journey, right? I feel like you're getting into this little spot right now where you have this really nice balance of fresh play and inspiration and ideas and, just play, and the Zev sound that's been developing over the past several months specifically. And I think that you're like in this little pocket right now, and I don't want to throw stuff at you to start making you change anything. It's really nice. Yeah, just the only thing that really stood out was when we're coming back into the full mix here, it felt a little flat after the big riser. So two things you could try. Either a big crash, something bright right there on the one count here as it all comes back in, or pick one element in this breakdown right here and have it slowly fade from the halfway point down to nothing while that riser's coming up. So you're kind of artificially inflating the feeling of separation here by taking one, and it would be great if it was a critical element too, if that thing just kind of slowly dissipated at a very linear rate. So the listener is kind of wondering if it's going at one point, and then it's just kind of gone, and then bam, everything's back in. Maybe even with that bright crash too. But there's something, it doesn't feel that the excitement level, I think, is what's kind of plateaued there. So I think there just needs to be just a moment, just a bam. Final drop is the one place I want to make sure has the impact I think you're talking about. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Subvids. Can't get no sleep. Dude, what's going on? Magnesium, homie. You just amped up over there. You bet, Will. Absolutely, man. I should probably wrap up this stream, and let me save this project so I get to keep all my progress that I made. Thanks for sitting with me while I figured out the whole ethos of the new library. I wonder who's up right now. Who's doing what right now? See who we can raid today. Don't forget, I put up the new free sound pack of the month. This month it is Sacred. If you're a current subscriber, you can go grab it from the Discord right now. I will put that in the chat for you. There you go. If you're looking for other things, like the Lost in the Aether sounds that you were hearing today, hit the website. If you are looking for sessions, it's probably a couple weeks out. I know that there was a couple people earlier asking. Just be patient. I will follow up and we'll get you on the calendar. Let's see. Who is around to raid today? Man, there's just not many people. Oh, hey, Bauer just went live. You guys want to go see Bao Bao? He's always cooking up something tasty. As long as you guys aren't dropping like flies. He's probably just getting started, so yeah, let's take you over there. It's the best drop-off point at this point. Hang on tight, guys. Thanks for sitting with me. I do appreciate you, each and every one of you. And I will see you again on Wednesday. Until then, stay inspired. And stay healthy, damn it. I got my first shot. I'm going to be invincible soon. All right, big love, peeps. I'll see you on Wednesday. Adios.
I don't care who you are.
We all need to feel comfortable